Hello everyone, it is Mr. Network here, back with another video. And in today's video I'm going to be unboxing my first ever order from CircleBDiecast.com. Well, I've already unboxed it from the box, but I'm going to be individually opening and reviewing each diecast. They also sent me this cool little Rusty Wallace mini poster, and it also came with this thing, thanking you for the support and how it fuels race cars with, fuels real race cars, because they do sponsor NASCAR cars. So I thought I had ordered only 4 diecast chassis ones with the full metal ones, which were supposed to be these two. And I thought I intended to order the normal versions of those two, but I guess I got those. So you can see I have all these next gens here, and then a few Gen 6 cars, a sprint car, and an Indy car. So I'm going to start with the ones that aren't the chassis, and here we have the Ryan Preece car that he ran at Charlotte last year for Rick Ware Racing. So, I never have gotten a Rick Ware Racing diecast until this. And of course the air conditioning decides to kick on for its cycle once I start filming. Alright, I'm having a very hard time trying to get a good camera angle here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it like this, and I'm actually opening this laying down. So, let's take this thing out. Very nice looking. In case you haven't noticed, I'm pretty bad at opening diecast, but yes, here we are. Not a PTC mold diecast, luckily. Very nice car here, wow. Try not to get it too close to the camera. This is a sweet car. So I have my first number 15 car, and it's for Rick Ware Racing. Very solid looking race car. Move that stuff to the side. This one is Bubba Wallace's car that he won in. This is the scheme he won Kansas with. So, yeah, that's a pretty cool one to grab, and let's open it up. And I ripped it. You know what? I'll just rip this one open. I'm not one of the people that keeps the boxes, for the stop motion tracks. I just don't use the boxes for that. I just recycle them. So here is the Bubba Wallace root car. It's a raced edition, actually. So if you look at it, I don't know how well it's going to pick up. Yeah, you can't really see it on the camera, but, it has the dirt on the hood, some race dirt and damage. It looks like it did get a little chip during shipping. There's a little chip missing out of the 45. It's a bit disappointing, but it's still a solid-looking car. Put all that to the side. A Josh Bilicki diecast, which is something I thought was cool to add to my collection. And let's take that one out. Look at this. Beautiful car. So we have this Ziegler car for Spire Motorsports, 77. Very nice looking car. Very underrated driver. And we'll now add Josh Bilicki to the collection. Finally, my one car that's from it's a 2023 next gen. So cool that they already have this out. I actually saw him race with this scheme live on my birthday in the Daytona 500, so that was cool. And unfortunately, he wrecked out at the end, because he was actually having a solid run in the top 10 for some of that race. Just been an unfortunate season for Jimmy so far. But I think he has a few more starts lined up. Look at this. It's got an interesting texture on the side. But a very nice race car. For sure. Jimmy Johnson's 84. I'm going to be opening the diecast chassis cars. So these are the ones that I believe are solid metal. They also have rubber tires. And I'm a Ryan Newman fan, so of course I had to get this one. I believe it's a 2021 car. Let me check. Yeah, 2021 Oscar Mayer Hot Dogs car. Oh wow, this is way heavier than what I'm used to. But you can see it's a full metal car. It's got removable tires. See, so you can take the tires on and off. So pretty cool. The rear windshield's are a little loose. That seems to happen with diecasts a lot. The windshields would be kind of loose, but like double the weight of other diecasts. Here's the final next gen that I ordered. This one is William Byron's hated Raptor scheme, I believe. I don't think this is a very well-liked paint scheme. Diecast chassis. This one actually does not have rubber tires because it's a next gen. This is a lot lighter, and it's not made quite the same as, you know, the Gen 6 ones. The Gen 6 one seems a little heavier, and it's got the rubber tires, but still a nice car to have. Just there. Another Rick Ware car, and I feel like this one's mainly on here because CircleB sponsored it. You can see right there. It's a bit blurry, but through the camera, but that's the CircleB logo, but pink. Goes along with this paint scheme. It's a nice car. I've seen it, and I remember that time it was leading Miss Craft's Daytona 500 or somewhere near the front, and it ended up on the thumbnail. But now I have it in full metal diecast chassis edition. So Garrett Smithley, very nice car. The final NASCAR diecast is another underdog backmarker level driver in BJ McLeod, owner driver. Another 2021 car, so last year the Gen 6. And it's another chassis, of course. Pull that out of the box. And let's get the diecast out. Boom. Another nice one, the rubber tires. Yeah, this one's got the CircleB diecast logo on it too. I think that's one of the reasons they sell these. Ones that they sponsor themselves. So this is a pretty cool car though. It's the Gator scheme with all the teeth on it. Very sweet car to have in the collection. So here are the 8 NASCAR diecasts, the regular ones and the chassis cars. And I still have 2 more. You can see them standing up there. I've never got an Indy car or a dirt car, but because my brother and my sister have Indy cars, I at least had been with one of those before. But I never have actually got a dirt late model. So this is the Donnie Schatz. World of Outlaws fans, correct me if I'm wrong. Sounds very vaguely familiar. So I guess this is actually kind of a keepable thing. You can flip it. I don't know. I might keep that. I believe this was the most expensive one, and it's the smallest one. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, wow. Dang. It's actually not as impressive. Well, I mean, okay, let's see. It does have rubber tires, which is nice, but it's not really die-cast. It's more of a plastic one. And, you know, I'm not an expert on sprint cars, but I don't know if this is correct. Look, it's uneven. Like, look at that. That does not look right. Yikes. But I might be wrong. I'm not an expert on sprint cars. So, there's how a sprint car compares to a NASCAR Cup Series car. Let's put it next to a next gen for an accurate modern comparison. Here's how a sprint car compares to NASCAR Cup car. So these are the same scale. These are both 1/64, but of different kinds of race cars. And finally, we have a Joseph Newgarden IndyCar diecast. Joseph Newgarden, of course, he won the Indy 500 this year. Now, I'm very bad at opening these IndyCar diecast packages. You're not really going to be able to see it on screen, but I will attempt to get this thing open. I apologize if this goes on for a while. I'll probably put music over it or edit this part out anyway. Or speed it up. I don't know. I'm not the best at video editing. So maybe I'll just talk while I try to get it open. So yeah, this is actually all purchased with my birthday money from February. So I got this. I got some more expensive rare Pokemon cards with an Amazon gift card. And then I also got 11 NASCAR books. One of them being In the Blink of an Eye by Michael Waldron. That's a very good read. You can see it over there in the background. Also got one by Darrell Waltrip and one by Dale Earnhardt Jr. It's my second book that I now own written by Dale Jr. I read his one about the whole concussion thing, but the one that I got recently was actually published in 2002, and it's called Driver Number 8. Why do they package them like this? Oh, broke it open. I feel like this is one of the things you need a knife to correctly open, but here we go, I got it. Just rip the plastic off. There we go. Close enough. It gets the job done, it's just not how you're supposed to open these, is it? So, we'll take the card out first. Born December 22nd, 1990 in Hendersonville, Tennessee, lives in Nashville, so he joined Team Penske Pirate at 2017. He's one of the true stars, etc. Multiple series titles in 2017 and 2019, 20 career victories, and this was as of maybe a year or two ago now, so it's more than 20 now. We know he won the Indy 500, winningest active American driver in IndyCar. Alright, that's cool. So he earned 2 wins and a second consecutive championship. Yeah, this was partially after the 2021 season. He was the championship runner-up in 2021. Went for the 3rd title in 2020, although I don't know if he got that. I wouldn't know. I genuinely forgot who last year's IndyCar champion was. So here's our last diecast. And it's also got rubber tires, and this is a nice IndyCar. So we see the rubber tires. It's a very good-looking car, so compare that with a NASCAR stock car. This actually does look about right compared to when you see them side by side in real life and the pictures and stuff. And Jimmy Haas drove one of these. So, pretty cool. This is the diecast haul from CircleBDiecast. The 8 NASCAR cars, an IndyCar, and a dirt late model that looks like the wings are messed up, but I would not know. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me which of these diecasts was your favorite, and I'll probably be ordering off CircleB again sometime in the future. So, I'll definitely do another video when I do. Until then, Snuffster Network out.